the media can partner with desk and collect more information about person with disability, especially the deaf people around Kenya. Also, the media can improve the area of services where maybe, for example, we have the TV, we have the insertion of interpreters. They can expand that insertion. Why? Because most of the time, the deaf people cannot see that insertion of the interpreter very well. So the interpreter is very tiny at the insertion. So sometimes the deaf people have to learn from the media and empower themselves. So the government should advocate and get more information by developing the deaf community. People view us differently. Sometimes if maybe, for example, I get pregnant and then I go to the hospital, in the hospital people will view us as maybe, for example, I need service for pregnancy and then the doctors will not serve us. It is the big problem is communication, whereby the nurse will look at us and they will be worried because they don't know how to communicate to us. When we are talking about sex and reproductive health, the deaf people should be fully involved and be aware of what is needed. So when parents of the deaf know more about this information about sex and reproductive health, the deaf people will be aware about that. So the media should advocate for us so that the parents should teach the deaf, very young deaf adult to know more about sex reproductive health, and they know their rights about that. I see many challenges that the deaf people have, maybe for example the communication barrier to access information. So how to make, when you are going to the hospital, we have to have interpreters, maybe the nurses, they should know how to communicate with us. This one will help us to ease communication in the health facilities, and also will have equal access to information. Maybe the doctors, if they have to learn sign language so that when we are there, it is easy for us to communicate.